Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and in this video I've got two replays for you in the French Tier 9 premium tank, the Char Futur 4. This is available for free XP at the moment. It's actually on 15% discount as well, so I think roughly it's around 250 to 300,000 XP. So you can find that in the garage in tanks section. There's also, you can get this skin for it as well, which is 3,000 gold. I haven't bought it personally. I'll wait until the sale is on. And so yeah, what we'll do is we'll get into the stats of this tank and then we'll go on to the gameplay. So moving on to the stats then, you can see we've got 60 kilometers forward speed with 20 kilometers top reverse speed. Internal fire chance 10%. You've got 1750 hit points. Your steel concealment is 268 steel with 279 on the move. You've got 486 meters of view range. The gun is a 105mm gun. And with that you've got 7.5 degrees of gun depression with 11 degrees of gun elevation. You've got reload time of 34 seconds. You have 0.31 accuracy and 2.49 aim time. You've got 4 shots in the clip with a 4-second interclip reload time. You carry APCR and heat rounds, 32 ammo capacity. Your penetration values are 252 on standard with 330 on your premium, and your armor damage you'll do about 390 a shot. The shell velocity is 1400 on your standard with round about 1000 on your premium, and you get no premium bonuses really on this tank. Looking at the armor of this tank, not really anything to point out. It's pretty lightly armored all around. You've got a bit of armor on the turret, but nothing I would certainly rely on at tier 9. Yeah, 121, between 121 and 161 is going to get penned all day long by anything really. Your engine is in the front on the left hand side, and you've got fuel tanks at the rear, and your ammo is located bottom left of the floor pan, or and at the rear turret, both sides. So equipment I run on this tank, I run optics, camo net and vert stabs. With the perks I run the usual, so I'll run Born Leader, Rapid Reload, Sixth Sense, Situational Awareness, Muffled Shot, Silent Driving, Steady Aim, Clutch Braking and Camo Expertise. So yeah, I would probably drop Clutch Braking for Snapshot if I'm honest. I had, this is a crew that I put on my bat chat, and I think I had Clutch Braking on there because I opted for sort of better mobility. Well, sort of, yeah, better traverse and all that sort of stuff. So if I'm honest, I would replace that with Snapshot on this. If I was building a crew specific for the Char Futur 4, I would definitely put Snapshot on there, just because I would sort of... The one thing I will say with this tank is the aiming, the accuracy is... I mean, the aim time is very slow, basically. And this tank is awkward to say to say the least. But you know, we'll sort of go into... I'll explain it as and when, basically. So the first replay, we're on Sand River. And we've come up to the usual spot, which is in the middle here, because I'm sort of playing the Char Futur as a bit of a like a spotting role, which you can play. But obviously, you know, the camo on it is really good, and obviously you got really good visibility as well. So yeah, I do play it sort of similar to a bat chat in a sense. We lit a few tanks up. We have, we've lit a tank destroyer sort of crossing here. We get a shot in, but we do get lit. I'm not entirely sure what we get lit from. Might have been that light tank, I think. And I decided not to risk staying there and putting another shot into the TD that was crossing. Reason being is that 4-second intra-clip reload there, which, if I'm honest, it's horrible. It's really, really horrible. And I don't like it, to be fair. It's just too long, I think, for an autoloader. Yeah, way too long in my opinion. So yeah, I've unfortunately I've swapped to heat here for some reason. I've got a problem with my controller. It seems to, whenever I sort of go on reload, I end up swapping ammo types. Unfortunately, we get absolutely slapped there, and we get 7 fire, which is not ideal. 10% fire chance, yeah, doesn't seem realistic, does it? But yeah, unfortunately, we just got caught out there, and yeah, now we're sort of playing with 249 hit points, which isn't ideal at all. Not great. I sort of backed off, and I'm gonna sort of go up and try and spot again. We're not doing too bad, to be fair, as a team. We're 4 tanks up, so you know there's no time to, you know, it's not time really to start panicking. However, it's not great for us because we're pretty much a one-shot to anything. Now you can see there's another issue with this tank is the gun elevation. Only 11 degrees means this is an absolute nightmare. It's like playing a Manticore. You literally, it's quite a struggle for gun elevation. Get a nice shot on the Barras there, and now we just sort of duck out again. But now there's a T95 that's sort of ventured into the middle here. And yeah, I'm just going to sort of try and lose my spot first, I think, before I decide to start making plans on my next play. There's also a 114 tank destroyer sitting at the back there, so I've decided, right, I might try and see if I can get some shots at this guy. I managed to get a tracking shot there, tracked him in place, and then we sort of back down into cover so that we don't get shot by that guy. I know we're kind of safe on the dunes on the other side there, because we've got a heavy tank there, so you know he's keeping spots on that guy. We see this Sturm Tiger P. We get a shot into that guy. We was thinking about hanging around, but we thought no, because that 114 has got a direct shot on us. He has fired though, so we poke back up and we get our last remaining shot into his turret. And now we're on full reload, so we're just going to sit here and wait for our reload to get off. There's only 4 tanks left. We've still got sort of 11 tanks on our team, so I'm pretty confident the win is in the bag here. It's not been an amazing game for us, to be fair. It's kind of just been just sort of playing patiently. Unfortunately, the fire sort of hindered our ability to actually make plays or do anything sort of risky or take any gambles. But now we're sort of going to go in on this T95 here and hopefully unload our clip into this guy. We trapped him in place so we can pick up some track assist, and he gets taken out there by our team, and we pick up a little bit of track assist along with a bit more damage, putting us up to 3.9k damage. And there's 2 tanks left. I know exactly where they are. They're out in the dune here somewhere, so I'm gonna dump my reload and gonna hopefully get over there to sort of get some more shots in. There's the tank destroyer that we managed to get some shots into at the start of the game. I've got a sneaky feeling that is the guy that also set us on fire. We're just off reload, get a shot into him, hopefully we can pick up the kill, and we do. We get our second shot in, confirming the kill, our first and only kill of the game. And there we go, it picks us up the victory as well. So we come second on the board there, picking up a nice bit of damage, about 4.3k, and 499 assists. Only gets us second class. Like I say, it was quite an average game, to be fair. yeah, it's just sort of I've kind of rushed getting some replays out, to be fair, for this video, just because obviously I only realised a couple of days ago that it was on 3XP, and I've kind of always fancied it, just because I've obviously really enjoyed the Fat Chat. I love the brass, to be fair. The whole French, all the French sort of light medium auto loaders, to be fair, I've quite enjoyed. So I figured, you know what, I'll get it. But yeah, it's been an interesting experience, to say the least. But yeah, we'll sort of talk more on that at the end of the replay here. And we're on steps, and initially we're gonna again play the spot and roll. We're gonna sort of go. We're not sort of YOLOing across the open field, because that would just be stupid. Trying to be careful. The other thing with this tank I've found is the dispersion is not great. Like I say, it's kind of hampered by that sort of poor aim time. So sort of shooting on the move is, yeah, it's going to be difficult, to be fair. So I would sort of play this tank as in sense of staying a bit sort of far back, not sniping with it, but you have to give the gun obviously time to aim in. You can't sort of play the bat roll where you can sort of go in and, I mean, you could go in and clip stuff out, but you have to be sort of quite close quarters to them. Like say sort of this, I would just sort of sit and just play a bit of a support role, really. We get a shot into that 277 there. We sat up, we were being a bit lazy. We were trying to see if we could get another shot in. We took a shot in return. Probably didn't have to be fair. We probably should have just ducked out and then popped back up. That's the other thing, is it's probably best to sort of just pop back up in between sort of your reloads in the interclip, because let's say 4 seconds to hang out over peaking is quite a long time, and you are going to get punished. So yeah, that trade there was quite poor. That was just me being lazy. But there we go. We tried getting some shots into some other tanks that were crossing. We decided to sort of fall back a little bit here, just because we want to sort of stay out the spotting range. We're on our long reload here, so yeah, just sort of decided to just sort of fall back and just sort of looking at my surroundings and sort of gauging my escape route if I do get spotted, which is going to be down this little dip here. And I'm just sort of keeping an eye on these tanks at the back here, and just seeing what I can get shots on. And see the light tank, that's definitely something I want to keep an eye on. I want to try and see if we can possibly get some shots into that guy, because again, I don't want to sort of light tank roaming around. However, I'd sort of missed the opportunity to get a shot on that 277. I thought I could possibly shoot that guy crossing, but he's already in a dip, so that was just poor calculations. Did shoot the AMX, and I managed to track him in place. I'm leaning out here because I want to get another shot into that guy. I'm going to try and see if I can get a finishing shot, but unfortunately that shot just misses. And now we're back on reload again. I was quite frustrated actually, because I was hoping I could take that light tank out. But unfortunately it just wasn't to be. But we have put him down to pretty much a one shot now, so hopefully if he comes around again, we might be able to get the opportunity to put some shots into him. So yeah, the Char is, I would say, it's a tank that requires patience, to be fair, and you're going to need a lot of it. We get a shot into that 114, shotting that guy down. Now the light tank is back out, but he's not really giving us a proper opportunity to get a shot in. I kind of feel like this side has pretty much been, well, not fully clear, but I think we can sort of maybe press on and try and see if we can play a bit of the spot and roll again. As sort of thinking our light tank is around here as well, but I'm more out in the open. We do see this 50 TP crossing there, and I get a shot in. Again, this is a bit risky. I could have taken some shots out. Get a shot into the Progetto. We're now targeted, so I'm going to try and get out there. We do miss a shot. I have been incredibly lucky in this game not to be thoroughly punished, and I've been sort of a little bit lax in terms of getting out as soon as I'm targeted, which really you should be doing. If you get lit and targeted, you just should be getting out there. But me just sort of being a little bit of a gambler today, was just sort of chancing it and thinking, yeah, I'll be fine, I can get away with that. And so far it has kind of paid off a little bit, but yeah, we'll see if it carries on. Yeah, if my luck carries on or if it doesn't. So we're going to push up here, and yeah, we can see the projector on the hill. We've just been spotted. Again, we took a shot off the projector. He does just track us there. Again, we were being quite sort of relaxed in terms of just sitting up. Now we get shot by something at the back, and yeah, we're down to 596 hit points now, so that's really not great. Our sort of lazy style of play has meant that we've lost quite a bit of hit points unnecessarily. We was being targeted there, so I was just sort of trying to get out, get on lit, and then sort of we can start assessing the situation. Now I have seen the red tanks have are progressing here. We get shot into that T49, but we do get lit up again. Tried snapping a shot there, but on the move that was never going to happen. Now we're just sort of weaving in and out to try and lose the spot, lose the target there, and again we get shot at from a long distance, but we do eventually, we do manage to miss it. Now the Reds are starting to cap our base, and yeah, they've won the other side, so I'm sort of thinking, okay, now it's time to sort of think about base defense. Again, I'm trying to play the spotting role here. I see his Conquerors on the move. I was hoping I could possibly get some shots into him, but we were still on reload, so yeah, that wasn't going to happen. There's only about 30 seconds left on the timer. We're capping their base as well, but we need to think about getting some resets on the cap here. However, we do see that Conqueror, and I'm going to get a shot into that guy. I'm going to try and see again. I was chancing it by leaning out there. This is the problem. This tank will get you in trouble if you just stay hanging out. But we did get the kill on him. And then we get the third kill on the MBT there that was capping our base. So we managed to get sort of the resets in there. Now they've only got one tank on our cap. We're going to try and see if we can possibly finish out that guy, but he gets taken out. Now the Char Futur on the enemy team is sort of rushing in on our TDs. So I'm going to try and see if I can help finish this guy off. Our grill tracks him in place. Then he gets another shot, put on a one shot. Unfortunately, I blocked someone's shot there, but I am going in on this Char Futur, and I managed to take him out, picking up our fourth kill of the game. And there's just one enemy tank left. There's a heavy tank that's sort of close to their base where one of our tanks is capping. I think I might be able to get over there and get some damage in, because our Chieftain P over there is a one shot for him. So I'm thinking if he gets taken out, I could be lucky and get some shots in, but our Super Conqueror manages to take him out. But we pick up the win there, which is nice, and yeah, we come top of the board, so picking up 3.9k damage. Managed to get 4 kills in the process with 876 assistance and the first class medal. And yeah, that just sort of brings an end to the video, guys. So conclusion on the Char Futur, you need a hell of a lot of patience, and you need to be aware. I definitely wouldn't recommend it for new players. I think you're better off sort of going down the backtrack grind and experiencing. The bat still needs a lot of skill, but this tank is just on another level. It feels like a poor bat chat, if I'm honest. It's not bad, don't get me wrong, but there's the aim time, the dispersion, the interclip. It's you need to be patient with it and just sort of play it a bit more of a sort of a stealth support tank. So yeah, there we go. It's up for 3 XP anyway, and it will be until Tuesday, I believe. So if you sort of fancy getting it, if you like the look of it, if the bat chat is sort of your, if it's a tank you've enjoyed, then by all means have a look at this one and see what you think, and you may well enjoy it. But anyway, guys, that's it for the video. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.